Okay, welcome to Body Balance, our final nutrition seminar here for the contest. And what we're going to be talking about today are facts about protein and maintaining your successes after this contest is over, presented by Mark Norton. Let's see here what we have. First, your program mission. Program mission was to participate in a fun, educational, mental, and physical challenge that would motivate and inspire you to change. Now, this was our mission, and after this 8 weeks is up, we wanted to make sure that you guys could continue on and continue on with some success that you've seen over this last 8 weeks. So, if it didn't challenge you and it doesn't change you, and you need to actually, things that are hard to do, you can't spell challenge without change. So, if you're going to rise up to the challenge, you have to be prepared to change, and changing is the hardest thing for humans to do. All right, so your support tools were to use MyFitnessPal to track your daily nutrition and your workouts. So, what we'd found is documenting everything you eat makes you more aware of what you're putting into your mouth. And then conversely, your food journal is going to hold you accountable for your actions. Keeping track of your exercising and eating habits will help you and us to keep you on a path to success and quite frankly, accountable. All right, so if you hadn't done it, go to www.methodathlete.com, the client resources, download and print out the 21-day Kickstart ebook. That way you have it on hand, and then you can just put it into your binder that you got. Also do that with your recipe books. You can use this as a resource to continuing on into making this a healthy lifestyle and a habit. Okay, what we're going to cover today are the facts about protein. Protein is super important, and I try to stress that all the time. And so we were going to go over why it's important, and then how we're going to maintain what you've learned over this last 8 weeks. All right, facts about protein. Why is protein important? We're going to go over the science of protein, how it's made up, how protein is important for your muscles. We're going to also look at why protein is very important in weight loss. And finally, we're going to go over some protein foods that are high in protein that you should have included in your nutrition plan. And always getting the question, how much protein do you actually need? We'll go over a formula so that you can find out exactly how much protein you need. Okay, so why is protein important? Protein is should be an essential component of your diet, because it's going to help your body repair muscle and helps your body to grow tissue. And if you are not breaking down muscle tissue in your workouts, and that's the goal, is to create more muscle growth, you're going to have to break those muscles down. You're going to need that protein to help repair that muscle and then to grow so it's stronger, because we know how that affects your metabolism. It's also going to help with regulating your hormones. Also controlling your metabolism. And those calories from protein are used to help with repair and growth. So they're not going to be used to stored or used for energy. And also protein defends against illness. Makes up your ligaments, tendons, muscles, hair, nails, skin, teeth, tissue, organs, and bones. Pretty much everything. So why isn't protein important? Number 3, protein provides the essential support that your body needs to gain muscle and to lose fat. So highly active people have increased muscle breakdown and need for more protein to rebuild their bodies and prevent injury. And I just talked about that and how doing resistance training and high intensity training is going to start to break down those muscle fibers. And that's what's happening when you start to get sore, is that your body broke down muscle fibers. So you have to try to rebuild those muscle fibers, and the best way to do it is to eat protein. Children and adolescents need more protein because their bodies are constantly growing. And they need to eat a lot because they're eating every 3 hours. Menopausal women with imbalanced hormones, dieters, patients recovering from illness, all need more protein. Protein is used for everything that we do, and we need it. We need it because, well, amino acids are the organic compounds made in the body which combine to form proteins. So amino acids are pretty much what make up everything in our body. We go that protein consists of amino acids. Those are the building blocks of the human body. The body can manufacture 14 of the 22 amino acids it needs. So that means that the others cannot be made by the body. It must be obtained from your diet. And so then those would be called your essential amino acids that we need to get from our food. And so without enough protein, the body will either let cells die or break down other muscles and tissues to get the protein it needs for repair and other functions. So if we're in a workout state and we are continually looking to try to break down muscle fiber, we definitely need to eat more protein so that we can repair and work out for the next workout. But if you are breaking down those muscles and not getting the protein, you're actually doing yourself a disservice, and your metabolism's going down because your body is eating itself. You know, the body is eating itself and to get what it needs to survive. So not getting enough protein in your diet can affect the following functions: bone and cell synthesis, red blood cell production, immune function and antibodies, skin elasticity, and muscle tone. And muscle tone is what we're all looking for. It's also going to affect your mobility and joint integrity because it's ligaments, tendons. It's used for everything. So protein is the building block of muscle. It helps build and maintain muscle. And we all know that muscle is the fuel behind your metabolism. And during training, the muscle is being broken down. The trauma to the muscle causes a reaction in your body to repair and reinforce the damaged fibers. This is when muscle building occurs. This is how you have to gain muscle. You have to push the muscles to break down in order to be rebuilt through the nutrition. That's why it's so important. So, protein and weight loss. Building muscle increases your metabolism, which in turn allows you to turn fat throughout the day. So, burn fat. You need to burn fat throughout the day, and muscle is going to help because it increases your metabolism. So cardio will help you to burn extra calories and burn fat over a period of time. However, it will not increase your metabolism. You don't get that sore from a cardio workout. You're not breaking down muscle. So therefore, you're not increasing lean muscle tissue. If you have a high metabolism, you will burn more calories quicker. So protein helps to suppress your appetite, and you'll eat less calories overall. So you're getting the point that you need to have a good amount of protein in your diet. And here's a few of the foods that are high in protein that you should have included in your nutrition. 1's chicken, 2 salmon, 3 tuna fish, 4 eggs, 5 we could do some cottage cheese if you need to, lentils and quinoa. So those are what need to you have to have those in your diet in order to help maintain and build muscle. So how much of it do you need? Well, 20 to 40% of your calories in the form of protein. I would submit to you that it should be, closer to 40% of your calories. So you want to choose those proteins that we had just listed, but try to get them in the highest quality. You can have, organic chicken. It's going to be completely different than the stuff that has a bunch of hormones. But if you can't afford to have the protein that is farm raised and organic, and you can still have a fairly nutritious meal plan. But the more hormones you get rid of in your diet, the cleaner that you eat, the better your body's going to function. So the quality of the protein is going to be very important as well. So we're going to keep the saturated fat content low. Try to do lower fat. The amount and ratio of your protein requirements is based off the lean body mass and your activity level. So I usually say that you need about 1 gram of protein per lean pound of body mass, and we get that from your body fat percentage. Or you can just do 1 gram per pound of body weight. So, and that is done throughout the day, and you just divide that into how many meals that you are eating, and that's how many grams of protein you should have in each meal. So let's see here. How do we maintain your success? You need to stay balanced. You need to accept failure when necessary and keep going. Don't deny yourself. It's okay to indulge every once in a while. It's okay to not eat 100% clean, and nobody does. So you just need to keep shopping smart, buying the stuff that we had talked about earlier. Continue planning and write down all of the food that you're eating, and keep exercising at least 3 times a week. So most importantly, keep in mind the health you have, attain now and for the future. So our next thing that we're going to be doing is graduation and awards. And I sent out the dates and the times on that in the email. All right. Part of this is changing your mindset. You have to have the right kind of mindset in order to create a new lifestyle. So once you change your mindset and your belief system, then we can start to change the behavior. So mindset's a noun. It's a set of beliefs or a way of thinking that determines one's behavior, outlook, and mental attitude. So thank you, and